times.
Yep, I like that.
But anyway, I think we need to move on from the Dark Souls.
Yeah, I think...
But it's fucking dope.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be with it for a while. I'm nearly finished it. Nearly finished the first run through, but I'm already planning a second and conceivably a third. I've always wanted to play a caster. And I think I might commit to that.
We'll see how it goes. Because your duty to the podcast dictates that you don't do that.
Well, I think the podcast is just going to have to suck it. I mean, we played The Division for 3 weeks straight. I think we can
But
handle this.
a lot of that was because there was nothing else.
To be fair, I'm going to play Uncharted. I'm going to play Valkyria Chronicles. And that's really it for next month. As far as I'm concerned.
We'll talk about this more when Total War comes out and you completely forego all PlayStation. And
yeah,
that's
I'm
going to
jump ship. At least for like a week or two.
That's going to be interesting.
It's just going to be something else. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. Like Ratchet and Clank, we're tossing
I'm going to play Ratchet and Clank. I feel like something else came out that I want to play. Oh, Alien Nation will be out in like 2 weeks.
Oh, we'll play that, but that's like a afternoon kind of thing. Like,
no, I still never finished Dead Nation.
I feel like if we sat down and played that for a day, we could fucking smash it out.
No, I don't think we will. But we'll see how it goes.
Really good.
Well, no, we'd never finished Dead Nation. We just started it like 5 times.
Oh yeah, if we didn't do that,
that's true.
We
I think that's just because we played it on PS3,
PS4.
Vita.
Yeah, the Vita one too.
Should we just save The Division for later?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it.
The Division's our talking point this week.
Yeah.
As it was meant to be last week, but we'll rectify that this week.
We got a lot of news.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
I played Doom.
Oh, okay. Yep. Onwards.
I played Doom beta, free beta, multiplayer beta. I'm going to start off by saying that not a huge fan of competitive multiplayer games, really. We've talked about this before.
Yep.
Don't care for COD anymore. Don't care for this shit.
Don't care for Uncharted?
Look, Uncharted's fun. I mean, like, really first person is what I'm against. First person competitive. I've been there, done that. Nothing new.
Too many times. Like, it's...
So I played Doom, which is a multiplayer beta of a single player game, in my mind. And I'm going to say I don't really like the multiplayer, but that's because it's multiplayer. But from what I've seen of like the actual mechanics, the game itself is going to be pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, okay.
Why? It's quick.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just like... There's no sprint, but it's because you're essentially always sprinting.
Yeah.
But they've really figured out a way to make it feel like old Doom.
Wow.
Like, I don't know if you played much Doom.
What is that? This is a weird question, but what does that look like? Are these guys just like...
First person...
Like when you see an enemy?
Yeah, they're kind of just... They're just running. They're running, but with guns. Like, it's...
Very arcadey.
Yeah. And it's... But it's just so quick. You've got to jump and then a little booster so you can get a double jump. But if you're close enough to a ledge, you'll just climb up onto it quickly. And it's all pretty seamless, like the mobility stuff. You're still picking up ammo. You're still picking up health and shit. So I assume in the actual game, you'll have to find a blue key for the blue door. Like,
did I read that this game has body armor pickups?
Yeah.
That's so... Like, I forgot that was a thing.
And this is like... It was almost refreshing.
Yeah.
Because I was playing it and friend of the show, Sean Fry, walked in and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm playing Doom. And it's kind of sick. Like, it reminded me a lot of Halo 3.
Yeah, okay.
Like, remember Halo 3 when you didn't have iron sights and you didn't have, like, sprint?
I forgot about that, actually.
You didn't have sprint and you didn't, like... It was kind of just back to that. And
it's a simpler time.
For me, Halo 3 was the best Halo game online. Because it wasn't trying to be Call of Duty until Reach came out and it was just, we want to be Call of Duty now.
Yeah, it was a bit much.
And then they're like, now we want to be kind of Titanfall and Call of Duty, but we don't really know, so...
We're going to fall somewhere in the middle.
So it kind of fell in this kind of really interesting spot of a first-person shooter where it's just not really like anything anymore.
Yep.
But it's still modern and doesn't feel outdated. It just feels like they're just like, let's do something different to Call of Duty.
Okay.
So based on this, I only played maybe 5 matches, which isn't a lot. But you can start with a rocket launcher if you want. It's not like a pickup. And I don't know, it was just sick. I was having some fun with it.
Sounds refreshing.
And then, like, if you shoot an enemy enough and they start flashing, you can go up and do, like, a finesse kill where you, like, snap their neck. And, like, if you looked at the E3 demo, like, a lot of that stuff would have been those sort of kills where you just are fucking taking names.
How does the demon stuff play into it?
That's actually kind of cool, although I was getting confused as to who was who. And maybe that was just me sucking and only playing a few matches. But there'd be a demon sigil thing pop up on the map, and if you collect it, you become a demon. And I didn't understand what this was at the first few times, so I'd go like, I'm gonna go chase this fucking demon down, and then realize that it has these crazy powers and would rip you to shreds.
Fair enough.
I wasn't a demon at any point, but it didn't seem to be like unbalanced that I was seeing. Again, I didn't play it for too long. But I wasn't even... I didn't like this game for its multiplayer, really. Like, I was like, okay, it's just multiplayer. Like, your loadouts are literally first gun, second gun, grenade.
That's it.
That's it. There's no, like, perks that I could see. There's these... I forget what they're called, but if I was dying, it seemed to be perks I was maybe winning after matches or finding in the level. So it'd be like, reveal the location of the last enemy that killed you.
Oh, interesting.
So you could go find, like, get revenge kills and shit, which was actually great because I just
That's a good feeling.
I loaded up a shotgun and he would just show up through a wall and I was like, I'm coming for you, dude. Yeah. Like, you're my first target.
That's who...
So you get a sweet revenge kill. Other stuff would show you the respawns for weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I was just... Because I'd played it and I was like, this is just a different first-person shooter, I actually got really excited for the single player.
Yep.
Because if it's like that in single player without having to deal with dumb people...
Yep.
I think it could be a really chill, different first-person game.
Yeah.
And there are, like, I say there's no iron sights, but there is.
A little
like,
bit.
If you have a sniper, you have a scope.
Yeah, but it's not really like, like a halfway zoom. You don't have that option.
No. There is a little bit, like, even the rocket launcher, if you hit L2, it does a little zoom. But, like, I wasn't even using it when I was playing, because it's such a pointless
fire
zoom.
And forget.
It doesn't even... But the zoom was so minuscule that I was like, there's no point.
Yeah, it's not
I'm not
anything.
getting anything from this. The assault rifle seemed to have a bit of a zoom. The shotgun didn't. So it's kind of like a little bit of a mesh.
Yeah.
And but it was fucking quick. Like, that's all I can take away is, like, almost too quick. The camera is just... I was struggling.
I'm most interested just to see if this game survives. Just because, like, the last thing that was even similar to this that came out was it Duke Nukem Forever? Like, that kind of throwback, older shooter.
Well, I guess, like, Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein, yeah, it doesn't really play like the old Wolfenstein.
That's true. That's true. And we're talking about, like, an online... I guess the only way it stays alive is the online community. I don't know if that'll hold.
I think this will have, like, all the old... I say old, but, like, probably guys in their 40s and stuff that love Doom will come out in droves.
Oh, yeah, my brother's 30... Oh, fuck, I should know this. 35, I want to say? 36?
Yep.
35? I hope he's not listening. And he's so amped for this. He was the first one to be like, did you get your Doom beta code from Wolfenstein? Because that's, so. Like, he's who I played Doom with.
That's it.
Like on PS1.
I had older friends, like, early days of PC gaming, and they were all about Doom and Daikatana.
It was just so refreshing to see just, like, glowing blue health packs on the ground and shit. I was like, this is sick. And even in the loading screen, it's like, your health does not regenerate. Pick up health packs. Like,
yeah,
I was like, fuck yes, I love
reiterate that.
But if it's, I'm pretty keen for the single player. I think that'll be really fun. I'm obviously going to have to leave it because it comes out 3 days after fucking Uncharted, and that obviously is going to win.
Why do people do this to themselves?
I don't know. Like, I'd almost delay Doom like a month and just call it a day.
Just chill out.
Is there anything in May, really? Oh, in June? Is there much in June?
I'm sure there is. It's like there's something big every month at least. Like, usually multiple.
Because I just don't feel... I guess it's a different audience, maybe.
And now we're going into, like, getting up to E3, so things start to hot up a little bit.
Oh, God.
We should get into news. I've got a lot today.
Oh, God. E3 is going to be so hectic this year.
I'm so excited.
NX. New PlayStation.
Da, da, da.
Time for the news we care about.
According to multiple Giant Bomb sources, the upgraded PlayStation 4 model, currently referred to as PS4.5 or the PS4K, is codenamed Neo by Sony.
It's real.
It seems to be real. Following Giant Bomb's reports, Digital Foundry confirmed the details, saying Sony is openly sharing specs with developers and they've seen the documentation detailing what's different from PS4 and PS4.5. Here's what both outlets say you can expect from the new PS4 models: CPU, GPU, and memory. So I've got some specs here. I don't really understand them. Govinda and I tried to figure out what these mean, but so what? We've got 8 Jaguar cores clocked at 2.1 gigahertz.
Do we want to do both?
Okay,
the PS4 and the Neo.
So right now, a PS4 has 8 Jaguar cores clocked at 1.6 gigahertz. And the new one has 8 Jaguar cores clocked at 2.1. That's a boost of 1.3 times. That's CPU. GPU, the current PS4 has an 18 Radeon GON compute units at 800 megahertz. And the PS4.5 or Neo has 36 improved GON compute units at 911 megahertz. That's a boost of 2.3 times FLOPS. I'm really bad with this stuff. I'm not the tech guy.
Whoa, where are you actually reading text about this?
Yeah.
I was just going to go original PS4 is 8 Jaguar cores, 1.6 gigahertz. The Neo's 8 Jaguar cores, 2.1. The GPU's an AMD GCN 18 CUs at 800 megahertz. Improved AMD GCN in the Neo at 36 CUs, 9.1 megahertz.
Oh, that is GCN. I was saying GON because I'm special.
Original PS4's RAM is 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 at 176 gigabytes a second. And the new one is 8 gigabytes of GDDR RAM. GDDR5, that is. 218 gigabytes a second.
It's 24% more bandwidth. 512 megabytes more usable memory. That sounds impressive to me.
Well, keep in mind a PS3's total RAM was 512 megabytes.
Wow. Okay.
Which is so impressive that The Last of Us came out on that fucking machine.
That really puts it into perspective. The report goes on to say that the hard drive in the Neo is the same as the original PS4, although they didn't specify whether that's related to capacity or connection speed. Additionally, beginning in October, every PS4 game will be required to ship with a base mode for the original PS4 and a Neo mode for the new model. Furthermore, games launched in late September will require a day one patch to add a Neo mode, and Neo-ready games can launch before the system itself is available, and previously released titles can be upgraded via a patch with Neo features. Despite the October requirement for games, Sony didn't mention a release window for Neo in their documents. By running PS4 games in Neo mode, developers will be able to use the extra memory and hardware upgrades to offer higher and more stable frame rates, improved graphical fidelity, and additional graphics features when players are using a 1080p TV. Sony writes in their documents that games in Neo mode must meet or exceed the frame rate of the game on the original PS4 model. This is all very nice. They also went on to say that there'll be no Neo exclusive games.
And also they say there'll be no Neo exclusive features.
Oh, yes, okay.
Which, I guess it depends how you interpret that. Some people may interpret better graphical fidelity and frame rate as a feature, but I wouldn't call it a feature, I'd call it performance.
Yeah.
So
this looks like it's going to be real now.
This seems to be everywhere at the moment, and it seems to be real.
This dropped today? Like, I only read about this morning.
Today? I think last night, maybe.
Maybe while we were asleep.
I'm not too sure exactly when. I
have no strong feelings.
I don't really.
I had a sneaking suspicion this was going to be a thing. The second, it started surfacing.
Well, they've kind of, quelled my concerns about it pretty... from what I'm reading, no Neo exclusive games, check.
Yep.
it seems like you don't have to do any of the settings yourself. Check, like it'll just be like you put the disc in. It's like, what system do you have? Might be an option you have to do. Like that's it. Done.
Even
check.
then, I imagine it would